DFG Science TV, the start of nature, life in an open pit mine, from a lunar landscape to an ecosystem.
Last time we saw that carbon is an important element in an ecosystem. Water is also essential to all plants and animals. The researchers want to learn how water behaves and what paths it takes in young ecosystems. The Chicken Creek catchment basin in the spring of 2009. The vegetation has yet to wake up from its winter sleep. The soil surface is rutted nearly everywhere. The reason for this is flowing water on the surface. How exactly do such flow paths form and develop into miniature ravines? In the apron of the Dammer Glacier in Switzerland, the flow paths of the water are being studied on a large scale. The team of scientists working together with Manfred Stehli from the Swiss Federal Institute for Forest, Snow and Landscape Research in Biermannsdorf is underway to the study areas. With the help of a marking experiment, they are studying how much water flows into the stream here. To do this, they pour a dye into the stream. Further downstream, measuring instruments record the spread of the coloured dye in the water. Back to the Chicken Creek area. After heavy rainfall, large quantities of water flow here as well. The water transports considerable amounts of scree through the erosion gullies. The researchers now want to learn exactly what processes take place on the soil surface during a rain shower, and above all, what paths the water takes. To do this, they perform another complicated experiment. A rain simulator will recreate a typical shower in the Welzow South open pit mine. We started with the construction of a frame, which had to be of a certain height, in order for the energy of the raindrops to be approximately the same as in a natural rain shower. And in the next step, we had to try to adjust the drop spectrum to that of a natural event. For this purpose, numerous nozzles and various flow speeds were tried in order to adjust the rain experiment to match a natural event such as we might experience in the Chicken Creek area. During the rain shower, numerous pieces of measuring equipment record how the water drains off, how the soil gradually becomes moist, and whether sand is moved in the process. The experiment begins. It will now rain for exactly 20 minutes. After just a brief amount of time, water begins to flow from the test area. They collect samples of this water. Even while it rains, doctoral researcher Annika Badorek applies a blue dye to the surface, as was done at the Dammer Glacier. In this way, she makes the flow paths of the water visible. The coloured water is also caught in sample bottles and examined later in the lab. For a complete analysis, the entire experiment is filmed with a camera. This allows the researchers to see how the water searches for a path on the soil surface after the rain begins to fall. The dye reveals the flow paths. Stop the water. The experiment is ended. Now the test area is dug up.
We would like to see how the water drains away. This will enable us to learn how fast it enters the groundwater. It is also important for the plants. We measure this through the water retention curves. And of course, the ability of the soil to retain moisture is also important to the fauna.
The first visible results of the flowing water are the so-called erosion gullies. They are the reason for the rutted soil surface in the Chicken Creek area. Now we know why such erosion gullies form, but they aren't found everywhere in the water catchment area. Where exactly do they occur? And why?
Visit DFG Science TV for more information. Awaken the researcher within you.